What's going on, everybody? I'm Charles Smith, the host of the T-Shirt Millionaires live show, and I look forward to speaking with y'all today. I look forward to having a discussion on the live show, and I just want to talk about business. All right. One thing I wanted to say, I know that some people are here to watch a very special interview, and I believe that that interview is still going to happen. But what we're going to do is we're going to push it back, right? So there's going to be some communication about when we push it back. I think there were some kind of last minute changes that needed to take place. And so we're going to go ahead and do that. So for those who have, received the text message, who received the email, who ended up seeing a post on Instagram, just stay tuned in with me. I'm sorry that, things change, but I'm going to continue working on bringing the best content and making sure that y'all get fed with information. But as always, I'm extremely happy and extremely thankful for everybody who watches the show. So it looks like right now we have Desiree. What's going on, Desiree? We got Aaron. We got Rachel. We have Couture. We have Sweet. Thanks for the heads up. Ready for the show. We got waiting. Somebody said Wazam. And then somebody said beautiful people. What's going on? So we definitely gonna go ahead and just wait for a little bit. In the meantime, I decided that I wanted to kind of do a quick switch, right? And I want to just have a conversation about t-shirts and really making money from t-shirts and selling your t-shirts online, from my perspective, but also from a conversation perspective of everybody here. I would love to get your thoughts on, how you feel about selling online and what strategies you use to be able to sell. So a couple of things that I want people to do, while we spend this time and spend these minutes with each other. If there's anything in your mind, right? If there's anything in your mind that you may have thought about when it comes to selling t-shirts, if you've ever kind of been confused about a concept or anything, right? Whatever comes to mind, I would really love for you to go ahead and post that in the chat, post it in the chat, and we're going to have a conversation about it, right? I'm going to feed off of y'all tonight. Thank you for everybody that is here. I truly appreciate every single person that comes, that's on this live show, that shows up, who's a supporter. I want to let you know that we are having a slight change in plans, all right? So we were definitely here. We're going to do the interview. We're going to be on, but we're going to postpone that for a little bit, right? There's a few things that happen in between times. So we're going to postpone it. I'm going to keep y'all up to date as far as everything that happens. And then we will definitely go live. And I know that it'll be extremely exciting. But I just want to appreciate every single person that is here, man. I thank y'all, man. I thank y'all so much. And I wish, a lot of prosperity. I wish a lot of prosperity on your businesses, on your ideas. Looks like somebody, Aaron, he just mentioned, he said, I want to get my business off the ground, but can't get movement. Don't know if I need to change it or add to it. Well, the first thing that I would say about that, Aaron, is when it comes to getting your business off the ground and you don't know if it's moving, there could be a few things, right, that can make it not move, right? I want you to think about what is your idea. The first thing that I always talk about is what is the niche? All right, what is the niche? Who are the people that you're trying to serve? Really being crystal clear about that. But at the same time, even if you know who you serve, I want you to run it through a few different tests. All right. Number one big test that I think that is important is the market that you're trying to sell to, are they already buying things in that specific market, right? In that specific niche. All right. Are they already purchasing? Are transactions already happening? Is this a group of people who is already buying physical goods? All right. Now, with that being said, if this group of people is buying physical goods, that they're already buying things that, this is one thing. Say it's a sports niche. All right. Say it's a sports niche. That specific sports niche, they already buy equipment, they buy gear, they buy shoes, they buy headbands, they buy all types of different things. So if you try to sell to that specific sports niche, it's a good chance that they would buy what you have. But there's going to be some niches, right? There's going to be some niches that are not going to apply, right? It's not going to apply at all. So it's not going to work out. Some things you just might not be able to break into, but I want you to be crystal clear on who you're trying to sell to. That's number one. That's number one. Everybody, I appreciate y'all being here, T-Shirt Millionaires family, man. I thank y'all so much for all the support, for everything that has been going on, from the people who have come on, from how y'all have showed up to see that there's 107 people right now watching on YouTube. I'm extremely thankful, and I'm appreciative of your support. I'm appreciative of you understanding, seeing the vision and where I'm trying to take it and what I'm trying to do. And just for all the encouragement and all the support, and for everybody that watches this, I promise you, this is just the beginning. But things are going to get a lot bigger. They're going to get a lot bigger. And I see the vision and I see the momentum happening. But I just want to let y'all know that this show that I have right now, it doesn't exist without y'all. It doesn't exist without you, the followers, the listeners, the supporters, the watchers. And so I'm forever thankful. All right. Now, for everybody who ended up coming into the room a little bit late, right? We were going to do an interview, but we're going to switch gears. No problem. All right. We're going to switch gears. We're going to reschedule. It's going to be postponed to a different time, but we're going to have a great interview, right? We just had to adjust some things in the schedule. I appreciate everybody being here. Although it's just me, you know what I'm saying? I hope that, I can still find ways to add value, right? While we have this time together, and I want to sit here and rock out. But when it's the right time, we're going to switch stuff up. We're going to rearrange, and we're going to have some great content and a great interview. All right. So one of my brothers just talked a little bit before. All right. And so he ended up asking, things weren't moving for him. And so the first thing that I talked about was the niche. All right. So usually in my mind, because I got ideas already all the time. Ideas are just flowing through me. Like, if I could have it my way, I would have a whole bunch of t-shirt brands and I would just have like all type of stuff moving. But I don't got the capacity to pull off all the ideas that I have. But in my mind, after I choose a specific market, I want to say, okay, is this market buying? Is this market large enough? That's the other thing, okay? Because sometimes people niche down too far, right? We definitely want to niche down as much as possible, but sometimes people niche down too far, and that market that they're trying to sell to is extremely small. Now, when you're talking about higher price items, high ticket items, things that make costs, hundreds of dollars, even thousands of dollars, that's perfectly fine. You don't always have to have an audience or a market that is that large, but you do want to be careful. You want to have a good balance between niching down, but then also having a market that is large enough so you don't run through your advertising. Because what you're going to find is, if the market is too small, especially when you're running Facebook ads, digital marketing, anything like that, you're going to tap out of that audience fast. You're going to tap out, right? And so when you tap out, what do you do at that point in time? Well, you can still make things work. It might be a situation to where your market is too small. They see the same ad over and over and over again, but you keep feeding them content, but you keep feeding them new t-shirts, but you keep feeding them new designs, right? And that refreshes the brand, right? And they're not always dependent on that one thing. But when you have a market that is large enough, you can run ads for a very long time. You can spend a lot of money hitting that one audience, right? And you won't exhaust it, right? They won't see it over and over and over and over again. So you have more leeway there. So that's another thing that I want you to think about. Is it a passionate niche, right? Is the market too small? Is it too big? There's no such thing as too big, but when you find like it's too big, I still feel like you should niche down some. All right. All right. So the next thing that I wanted to bring up in regards to that. So I ended up talking about choosing a niche that's passionate, choosing a niche that is already transacting, choosing a niche that is large enough. All right. Now the next thing is, sometimes the niches that people are choosing, it's what I call a mindset brand. All right, it's a mindset brand, right? It's brands based on concepts, phrases, thought processes, right? There's somebody that follows me. I think I saw his brand is something called like lead from the front. It's something about leadership. All right. But there's different brands that are based on mindset. And the great thing about mindset brands is you have the ability to reach so many people if that thought process is common, right? You want to make sure that it's a common thought process. But if that thought process is common, you can reach lots of people. But reaching lots of people, that can be a double-edged sword. All right. So the good part about that, of reaching lots of people, is you'll never run out of audience. That audience is going to continue to grow as people adopt that mindset. But what's going to happen is when you market to that large audience, you need to make sure that you have different personas. All right. You might not want to use the one same persona or customer avatar for that whole market, because you might have a situation to where you have two different groups of people who are very, like distinct. They have their own interests, but they still have that commonality of that mindset. So it's very important when you start identifying your targeting, especially when you run your Facebook ads, your Instagram ads, you want to make sure that you identify some targeting that goes back to a picture, that goes back to a video, that goes back to your word copy. So everything connects. And when that person sees that ad go across your social media feed or their social media feed, they recognize and be like, yeah, this is about me. This is about me, right? So you can do that by finding sub niches or different customer avatars based on the specific market. All right. So let me see something real quick. Let me go through. I'm going through if y'all got any questions for me, we're going to have just kind of like a freestyle tonight. All right. We're going to freestyle. We're going to chop it up. You know what I'm saying? We're going to rap. All right. So if y'all got any questions, feel free to go ahead and ask them. Quick thing. So this shirt that I'm wearing, I want to shout out. It says pray, grind. Hold on. It says pray, grind, repeat. All right, pray, grind, repeat. And this is something that it's called Proclaim. It's called Proclaim Clothing, right? I did an unboxing with them a few days ago. Y'all know people be sending in stuff for the unboxing episode. So they ended up sending this in, and I really love the brand. I don't know what type of sweatshirt or like brand they use for the sweatshirt, but this sweatshirt is everything, right? But I really like this shirt, so I decided to wear it. So that's one thing about the show, y'all. Like when it comes to these unboxings, I love them because y'all see up on the wall, I'm starting to put stuff up on the wall, and I take them and I put them up there as souvenirs. But I want to wear these during the show as well, and so I received a few packages today, and we're gonna be doing unboxings all week, man. So I appreciate y'all. And as a matter of fact, while we on this show, and since we changed gears, what I'm gonna do, this is what we gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and do some unboxings. That's what we doing today. All right. And if y'all got questions, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna talk. Let's have our conversation. Let's hang out. Y'all rock with me. I'm gonna keep trying to share whatever gems I can. Feel free to ask questions. And while we do that, right, I'm gonna go ahead and unbox some stuff. So y'all give me one quick second. All right. All right. Bet. I'm back. I'm back with a whole bunch of packs. A whole bunch of packs. All right. So that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna go ahead and unbox some stuff, and we're gonna have some game. We're gonna talk it up, we're gonna chop it up. All right, so let me see some. Let me go through and read real quick. I appreciate y'all, man. I thank y'all so much for everything, man. I thank y'all for the support and all that. All right, I'm reading through y'all's questions real quick. Somebody said Facebook IG ads starting out. Any basic tips to implement today? So first thing that I want to let y'all know is when it comes to Facebook and Instagram ads, I just want a brand to be on point. All right, I'm going ahead and I'm start opening up these packages, y'all. So at the end of the day, I feel like the brand needs to be on point and the messaging needs to be on point. Messaging is everything, man. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever your brand is, you got an advantage when you have a brand that basically like the customer avatar is you, because you have personal experience of what that audience likes. All right, cool. So look, I got a couple items. This is actually, I appreciate this, man. This is from my guy, Entrepreneur. So if y'all open this up, it came in a package. He gave me two items. We got this and another package down there. I like the way that he folded this hoodie. That's pretty cool. So the way he folded the hoodie is he folded it like that, and then he put the hoodie over the back. So it came down like that. So it locks everything in. So that's a nice little tip. I like that. I like how he did that. I don't do it like that. Some of y'all fancy out there might do it like that. I ain't never done it like that. So I appreciate it. So if we look at this, we got a nice brown hoodie. I really love the color. It's like wheat. It's like wheat. And it says, "Be you, they'll adjust." All right. Now, I just seen this brother's shirts out in the wild several times, at least 2 or 3 times, at least, right? I just seen people wearing it in the Atlanta area. I think he's out in the Carolina somewhere, but he has a dope brand. It's called Entrepreneur. If we look up here, right? You look on the inside, I really like the way that he has it stamped, right? So it has Entrepreneur on the inside. It's stamped nice. I think that's probably a heat transfer, the way that it feels like it's a thick heat transfer. But I really love the hoodie, soft hoodie, be you and adjust. This right here, remember what I talked about. This right here is the perfect example of what I mean when this is a mindset brand. This is a brand based on a mindset, right? So it goes perfect. It's based on how somebody thinks, how people should perceive the world, perceive their life. All right. So when you talk about be you, they'll adjust, who am I talking to? I could be talking to an artist. I could be talking to an athlete. I could be talking to an entrepreneur. I could be talking to a mother, a father. I could be talking to children. I could be talking to so many people when I talk about be you and they'll adjust. And that's where the storytelling comes in. At the same time, that is where you have to understand what are the different customer avatars that are related to my brand. You need to be thinking in your mind. Get a piece of paper out and write down. This goes to athletes. Somebody that is an artist can talk about be you, they'll adjust. Somebody who, you know what I'm saying, is a painter. Somebody who likes, technology, like all types of different stuff. YouTubers, it don't matter what it is, right? And then the next thing that I'm thinking is, okay, it's one of those things. It's like they call it like us against the world type thing, right? When I look at this t-shirt, that's what it kind of reminds me of. Be you, they'll adjust. Who we talking about when we're talking about they? We're talking about people out there in the world who may perceive us a certain way, but at the end of the day, we can't try to fit into some type of mold. We're going to have to go ahead and be us, right? And they're going to have to adjust to who we are, right? So that message goes out to so many types of people. And you can find all the customer avatars that are really represent, and it comes down to telling the story. Facebook gives us tons of targeting options, so many targeting options to get in front of all these types of people, right? And this brother, I know he's doing extremely well with his brand. Also, I really love this, right? It says Doers Clothing, right? Just do the work. Just do the work. Doers Clothing. I love this. I love the graphics of it, right? I like the pride of the packaging. You know what I'm saying? Just do the work. I really love this. I think this is dope. Let me see what y'all saying in the comments. Somebody said, let me go ahead while I'm opening this up. Somebody said, I have a mindset brand and I'm finding it challenging to niche down small enough and don't know how to start with our definition. If it should be our brand, one of the designs that stems from it. What's your brand about? What's your brand about? What's your brand about? I need more information on that. What's your brand about? Somebody said, I love the vibe with this group. It helped me out tremendously with my t-shirt business. Absolutely. We appreciate you being here. Absolutely. Somebody said, question. I want to work from home and use a P.O. box as my address, but I also want to build trust with my customers. Do I need a physical address in case customers do a Google search? What you can do, because I think for certain things, like I think if you wanted, like say for instance, for Google reviews and everything, right? Or if you had like a Google listing, you need a physical address. You can use like your P.O. box, like for returns. Like I think it's a good way to use it for returns and stuff like that. But if you felt like you didn't want to use your address, you can use a virtual address. All right. There's a company out there that's called Regus, Regus. You can get like a virtual address, but there's several like companies out there that do that. So if you wanted to get like a virtual address, you could do that as well. And that way you won't have to use home. All right. So look, man, we got a whole bunch of shirts. I appreciate this, champ. I appreciate it, bro. Be you. They'll adjust. Entrepreneur. I like that. I like that. Not getting sound. Send a message. Everything should have sound. Not sure why it doesn't have sound. Let me know. You can use the post office address as well. Use unit instead of P.O. box. Somebody said to use the unit. All right. So look. Other thing we got. My brother sent me another one. Actually, I think this is my wife's. Yeah, my wife got a shirt. Y'all take care of wifey, man. She do the review too. So be you. They'll adjust. Wifey got a shirt, man. This one is in, it looks like navy blue. So we got something to be able to wear. I love it. It's dope. Dope, 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 dope. I love it. So I got 3 pieces. This is from Entrepreneur. I want to go to his website real quick just to go ahead and give him some shine and appreciation for sending this over. All right. I'm trying to find it on the website. I can't find it though. Sorry about that. I can't find it. I started trying to look for it. I can't find it on the page. But Entrepreneur Clothing, man. Dope. I appreciate that, bro. That's love, man. I appreciate the specs, everything that you put together. Somebody said Pam's favorites use UPS store. Their physical address, but a P.O. box store. So there's some tips for y'all. Somebody said, I finally caught this live stream. I think my issue is I'm not putting in the right keywords. Like, should I use celebrity's name or character descriptor name to get the niche? So you definitely need to get like start understanding. Okay, when you have a specific niche, start getting some understanding of what does that, if there was one person that represented your niche, what are the things that he's into, right? I think that's the best way that I can talk about it. What things are they into, right? Do they like what are the books they read? What are the celebrities and public figures? Who are they? What are the TV shows that they watch? What type of food or restaurant do they like? Do they like to travel? Do they like cruises? Right? What type of activities do they like to do? Are they parents? Right? Do they have children of different age ranges? Musicians. Who are the musicians and the people that they like? The actors. What's their profession? These are all targeting options that are in the Business Manager that you can target and put a message that might be related to that target audience. Put it in front of them. But you need to sit there and get a piece of paper and just write what are all in all these categories: books, shows, public figures, demographic, parent or not, job title, employment, right? All types of different stuff. If there was one person that represented your brand, what things are they into? And then you can find audience, you can use audience insights to get more ideas about who that target audience is. All right, man. Real quick, man. We're gonna go ahead and take a quick pause. I want to go ahead and shout out my dog Rio. Rio, he's the owner of RBY Prints. If you're looking to get anything done, screen printed, you know what I'm saying, you need DTG, you need something to be able to, you know, take your brand to the next level. You want quality printing from a guy who works hard, who has pride in what he does. I want y'all to check out RBY Prints. We'll be right back. All right, man. So what's going on? So I'm going ahead and I'm about to open this one up. Now, whoever has sent me this one, it says frequency tees. All right. So whoever has sent me this one, he done packed this thing up tight, bro. So I got to do a little bit of work on this. But while I do that, I'm going to go ahead and answer some questions, man. Somebody said, also when using Printify, how do you make sure the design is in the correct ratio to the size of the shirt and the hoodie? For instance, the dimension of the design is in the right dimension. So don't worry. So you need to go into Printify. Open up Printify, get one of your designs, right? Get one of your designs, and you need to go through the process of uploading it. And you'll see it has like a little box where you need to make sure that you put the artwork in, right? So you want to use that little box. Well. And then you'll be able to make it smaller. You can make it larger. You can push it up. You can put it down. And that's how you would go about that. All right, bro. I got to open this up the hard way. My man put a whole bunch of tape on this joint. I like that, though. I think this is some dope stuff. So we got first one out. The next one, I'm trying to get this out of plastic now. All right, y'all give me one quick second. All right, frequency tees. That's what we got. Okay, cool. T-shirt Millionaires live show, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all for tuning in so much. Can't thank y'all enough, man. I appreciate y'all, the whole T-shirt Millionaires family. Thank y'all so much for the support. Somebody said, would you advise getting a trademark or copyright before starting a brand? And if so, which should someone use for the brand? So what I say about that is please go consult an intellectual property attorney. All right. I can only give you so much, but that's not my expertise. I know a few things, but it's not my expertise. What I would say is go check out an intellectual property attorney. There is an attorney that I have used that I have a great experience with. If you go to Instagram, it's The Biz Lawyer on Instagram. The BIZ Lawyer on Instagram. I've used her. I've had a really great experience. I don't get paid anything. I just had a great experience, and I wanted to pass that along. So if you're looking to get a consultation or something like that, feel free to reach out, right? And they'll give you some sound advice. All right. So look, first one, it looks like somebody sent wifey a shirt. All right. So this one right here, we got thank you for your business. So I appreciate this. We got thank you for your business. Get $5 off online purchase. And then the code is, sorry, I don't want to show y'all the code, man. If y'all go check this man out, go ahead and use full price, man. Don't take the code. But frequencytees.com, straight up. I appreciate that. So this one right here is a hoodie. All right. And this hoodie, let's see what it says. It says, minding my black-owned business. Minding my black-owned business. This for the entrepreneurs. I want to. It made me want to pull up Jay-Z song, and Jay-Z and Pharrell. It made me want to pull that up. Minding my black-owned business. I love it, man. I love the quality of it. I like the quality of it. Okay, hold on. It looked like I might have the same thing. So we got another one on here. Minding my black-owned business. And so this comes in the shirt. All right. Cool, man. This is dope. This is dope. Positive message. This thing, he gave me some we got some we got some Gucci. We got some Gucci prints. We got some Gucci print. I guess these is face masks. This one say Chanel. Appreciate it, champ. That's what's up, man. These shirts, Frequency Tees. I want to check out his website real quick. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Okay. All right. So I'm about to show, give me 1 second. I'm about to show my screen. We're going to check out the website real quick. All right. So here it is. Frequency Tees. Be a part of the new wave of entrepreneurs. Every day is a chance to do something new and change the world. Let's change the world today. Be an entrepreneur. Be a part of the wave. Be bold. Be strong. Be you. Minding my black-owned business. I love that. Down here, he has Atlanta entrepreneur. They also, it might even be a lady, so I need to start tripping. So it has entrepreneur, nutrition facts, 100% hustle, passion, ambition, dopeness, motivation, inspiration, creativity, self-confidence, excuses. I love it. 0% excuse, man. We won't give excuse, man. We're trying to build. We're trying to put something out there like, you know what I'm saying? No excuse whatsoever. So then we have t-shirts that pop up. We got the hoodies that pop up. We got the kids. All right, we got the teens. All right, so we got the teen CEO. We got shipping info. And then about us, and then contact us. So, you know, the website, it's not too much flair. I'm wondering, Frequency Tees, like, do you keep your logo like this, or do you want to add a logo? I think that you could probably benefit from one. I feel like maybe everybody doesn't need one. You could go with the name if you wanted to, but I feel like, you know, you could find a way to benefit from one, especially with that whole frequency. You know, you could do a lot with that. You know, you could get really creative with that word. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, but I think it's dope, man. I think that, you know, what you started, where you taking it, you know what I'm saying? You got a message, you found an audience that you want to connect to, you know, be part of the new wave of entrepreneurs. So keep building. But I really love the t-shirts. I think they're dope. I appreciate the t-shirts, man. Thank you. Minding my black-owned business. So those are the next shirts that I got. Let me go ahead and answer a few questions real quick before I move forward. I'm trying to make sure I don't have a whole bunch of junk in my room. I got papers and all this stuff that I'm unpacking and stuff, but I don't want it to get too messy up in here. All right, cool. So let me go ahead and see what y'all talking about in the comments. I appreciate everybody for joining. Thanks for being a part of the T-Shirt Millionaires live show, man. I'm extremely thankful. You know, this is where we bring the best talent, the best brains, the best insights, the best suppliers, the best companies to show you and teach you different things to grow your business so you could take things to the next level. So you could take stuff to a new level in your life, right? And that's my whole goal, is to bring that content here so y'all can be able to grow. So I appreciate every single person who has joined the tribe and joined the family. That's a great gem you just dropped again. Got to break down the demographics. Absolutely. Someone said, I think Aladdin, invested in my business and myself and just purchased a MacBook Pro. Now I'm about to finish the Shopify store. Congratulations to all the Mac users. So I am definitely team Mac, team Apple, like all day long. And I ended up just getting a new Mac, right? So I still got my other one, but I needed a new one because I was running too much stuff on there. So it came in the mail not too long ago. They sent that joint straight from Shanghai. But Apple has this new thing. It's like called like an M1 chip. And I guess it's just like new type of technology that they built just specifically for Apple. Like, so anyways, I ended up getting a new Mac, and I feel like Macs are great when you're trying to run a business. There's so many different like positive things that help you be able to operate on a daily basis. So I love Macs. All right. So I was looking for a local screen printer. So thanks for the RBY reference. Absolutely. Reach out to RBY. Tell him that T-shirt millionaire sent you. He'll take care of you. That's a good brother, man. Great question because it makes all the designs look small. That's a brilliant way to break down your niche. When it's larger, it goes outside. So I'm just going through and I'm reading y'all stuff. I really want to give that M1 chip a spin. Absolutely. I love the M1. This is my new favorite channel, Charles the Man. I appreciate that, man. I thank y'all so much. And I thank y'all so much for the support. I can't thank y'all enough, man. You have no idea. It's a beautiful thing when you could take a vision in your mind and then bring it to life, and then people support you. And so I just, I'm thankful. I'm thankful. I've been through, what I'm saying, all the ups and downs of it, but to be able to gain traction and feel like I'm serving the world and walking more in my purpose, I'm thankful, man. Right now, I'm in a glow room, what I'm saying, doing a channel that is something that I like, right? And it's helping other people. And I remember days I used to be in the corporate office building somebody else's dream. What I'm saying? Realizing that I had my own vision, my own dream, but I was building somebody else's dream. So to see that I made that change, I shifted in my life. I went through the struggle to get to a place to where I'm making an impact, and I'm thankful, and I really get to create. But at the end of the day, all praises to the Most High, man. I give glory to God, man. I live a totally different life than then, and I'm grateful for the opportunity and all the support. I truly appreciate that. All right, man. So look, when it comes to somebody said, who do you recommend for custom transfers? Now, I'm going to keep it absolutely 100 with you, right? I'm going to keep it all the way 100. I don't know. I'm not nobody paying me to do this. I don't even know much what I'm talking about. But what I will tell you is the only type of transfer that I've ever really been in contact with where I've seen the transfer by itself, not on the shirt, and then I've seen it put on the shirt, right? So I've seen both of them, right? In both forms. The only one that I've ever seen, but the one that I was very impressed with is Super Color. Now, what I want you to do is reach out to my guy Stan. I'm not getting paid for anything. I don't get paid at this point in time for that, right? Not at all. I don't got no type of endorsement, nothing like that. I'm just telling you from my personal experience. But what I want you to do is talk the T-shirt side hustle, and he can give you some more information about Super Color and why he likes them. You know what I'm saying? But look, this right here, this is a Valentine shirt. I ended up doing an unboxing for Stan yesterday, and we did this Valentine shirt. All right. So he gave me this Valentine's. It's the T-shirt side hustle, right? And this is like a Super Color, and it's just smooth. Like it's smooth, and when you watch it, like you can stretch it, like it's smooth. So this is the only one that I've ever seen, but this is the one that he loves. So I would go talk to him, man. I would talk to him. But great question. All right. So look, somebody on here said that launch cart or Shopify. All right. So this is what I want everybody to do right now. All right. Because I believe in bringing y'all the value. I believe in bringing the value to my community and bringing things to y'all that y'all want and that you need. All right. Things that you want and that you need. So what I want y'all to do is there is a new product out there that is called Launch Cart. Do y'all want me to review Launch Cart and show y'all about Launch Cart, right? I think that it's a platform where it can offer some benefits. At this point in time, I don't know, right? I don't know because I've never tried it out. But if you would like me to give you some ideas about how to use it, the benefits, the pros and the cons, and maybe it can help some people out there, put in the chat and give me a yes. And if I get enough yeses, if I get 20 yeses, I'll go ahead and I do it. We got 221 people on this chat right now, on this live right now. If y'all give me 22 yeses, I'll do a review of it. All right. So I'm just waiting for y'all's yeses. All right. So we're going to see. It's up to y'all. All right. We got some yeses coming in. All right. Launch card, I see you. I see you. Got it. Yes. So launch card. Let's make it happen, launch card. I know that you on. You know what I'm saying? I know that launch card is on the chat right now. Launch card right here said yes. Right. So launch card, if you want me to do a review, I think the people have spoken. I think the people say that they want a review. And so I'm willing to do a review. So let's talk. I know that we're going to have a conversation. Let's talk and let's see how we can get this review. Now, launch card, my review is always going to be honest, right? But it's always going to be in a positive view. But my review is always going to be honest and transparent. But I want to make that happen. I want to make that happen. We got people here who I think could benefit from it. People said they want to see it. I want to see it and what you got going on. So we're going to go from there. So everybody, we have a launch cart review coming up. All right, we sealed the deal. Launch cart review. We're going to make it happen. It already looks like launch cart. They said that we can make it happen. So that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do a launch cart review. All right. Y'all heard it from them. They put on the stage. They said they said we're going to make that happen. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do a launch cart review. All right. So that's some new content coming up. Y'all be on the lookout for it. I keep telling y'all, man, I just want to bring value to the audience, right? And this is so fun. Like, this is so fun. This is so fun. This is amazing. All right. So we ended up having some more packages. All right. Let me get back to the packages. All right. Let's do it. All right. So this one right here, this is from a brand that is called Authority. All right. Authority. All right. So let me do something real quick. All right, so this is called Authority. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up and see what they made. All right, let's go. Let's see what they got. Yeah, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate, first off, all the t-shirt brand owners, man. I want to salute every single one of y'all. Y'all are some of the dopest people ever. The stuff that y'all be creating, these brands that I be looking at, I be like, God, like y'all be taking stuff to the next level. You take care into what you doing. You really believe what you doing. It's coming from your heart, and you creating all this dope stuff and putting it in the world. Man, I appreciate y'all, and I want to salute y'all, man. I don't want y'all to ever think that what you do is small. It's not small. You creating something from an idea and bringing it into the physical form is not small. Keep creating, man. You create something that ain't nobody else created before. This stuff that I'm getting in my hands, ain't nobody created this. Ain't nobody created this except this brother, sister, whoever it is. They the one that created this. I got hats and shirts and all type of stuff, bro. Salute to y'all, bro. Straight up. Let me go ahead and open up my Authority real quick. You know what I'm saying? Let me go ahead and open that up, man. Straight up. Let me go ahead and open this Authority up. Yeah. Look. Man, we got like the Authority. Woo-hoo-hoo. Yeah. We got the Authority. I'm trying to, there we go. There we go. I'm trying to see what it says. So it got the Authority. It looks like it's embroidered. You know what I'm saying? We got the black and gray straight up. Yeah. I appreciate the Authority. Salute. Salute to you, fam. I appreciate that. Yeah. We got the Authority. See, I got these locks on my head, man. My head too big. My head too big. Yeah. There we go. There we go. I'm trying to get in there. There we go. It's all right. It's all right. We figure out how to make it work. All right. So look. We got the Authority hat. I appreciate that. Yeah. Opening up package number 2. This all in Authority pack. All right. It say, know your worth. Know your worth. This is wifey shirt. Know your worth. Know your worth. I like that. Now the printing, I'm going to be 101 Authority. The printing, it looks like it's DTG, and I'm wondering who exactly did your DTG. All right, we'll talk offline. If you hear, if you're watching, and whenever you do watch, definitely it looks like DTG. And so I'm gonna be 100 authority. This is my thing. This is my rule. When, you know what I'm saying, I gotta tell it to you flat. I gotta give straight reviews. This printing ain't it. This printing, I don't know if it came from one of the print on demand companies, right? But I definitely would want you to find somebody who could do some good DTG for you, because I think that's what it is. All right. I love the hat. I love the concept, but I definitely think that the printing, you could do something else with it. All right. And it's just a quick ship. It's just a quick shift from vendor to vendor. But I love the concept. I love it. Now, listen, we got Voice We Trust, $10. Look, I appreciate that. What's your thoughts on creating a t-shirt brand for entrepreneurs with positive quotes and sayings for all the bosses of the world and spreading positivity? I want to build a real brand and not quick money. What's your thoughts for creating a t-shirt brand for entrepreneurs with positive quotes and sayings for all the bosses of the world and spreading positivity? So first thing I want to say is I salute you. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for tapping in with me, man. I'm thankful. I'm grateful for that. Now to your question, I think that you're right on point. So, you know, we talk about it. We look, you identify the audience. You say you want to do entrepreneurs that are bosses, all right? Bosses. And you want to spread positivity through quotes and stuff like that. So what you need to be doing, bro, is start doing your market research. You could do that on Instagram, man. Start finding all the pages that got entrepreneurs. Start finding all the YouTube channels that got entrepreneurs. Start finding all the Facebook groups that got entrepreneurs. Find the entrepreneurs, figure out what the entrepreneurs are already liking. You know what I'm saying? Figure out what they liking. And then after that, go ahead and start creating those quotes based on the wording, but not just the wording, the aesthetic and the design as well. See, the aesthetic and the design, you can have the same brand. One brand can have plain t-shirts, plain letters, which that's perfectly fine. That works well, right? That works well. But you can have another brand who has those same quotes and things, but they've put it together in a way to aesthetically, it's pleasing, right? And people buy into it, right? They really love the branding, the feel of it, the details. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely think that, you know, that's one way to be able to like differentiate yourself, right? Put yourself to the side, make it really quality. There's a brand out there that is absolutely amazing, right? This guy, when it comes to the attention that he pays to his brand, when it comes to the detail, right? No cutting any corners, making sure that his customer experience is A1 every single time. When it comes to that, I want y'all to check out a brand that's called Super Fresh. Super Fresh. Look them up on Instagram. See what they got going on. If you want a primary example of somebody that does extremely well with their brand, go check that brother out. Super Fresh. His name is Lamar. He runs it. Brand is A1 to day one. So that's what I'm saying. I appreciate that. I hope that answers your question. But it's all about messaging, right? As entrepreneurs, there's a million different things that we deal with. Let me give y'all a quick thought real quick. So my next t-shirt brand is going to be based off of sayings and quotes and different things like that, right? I've already started the process. I got the logo done. I got a list full of notes in my phone of ideas and t-shirts. All right. So I'm just going to go through. I'm going to see if I can find one and I'm going to give it to you. So I got this whole list, right? I got a whole list in here. It's basically 144 slogans and thought of over time. All right. So one of them on here is like, let me see. And it's all about dreaming. The brand is about dreaming, right? It's about dreaming, striving, thinking for things that we really want. But let me see. So here's a quote. I ended up finding this on Instagram. Here's one that I found. It says that a salary is the drug they give you to make you forget about your dreams. A salary is the drug they give you to make you forget about your dreams. That resonated with me, right, as an entrepreneur. So basically at that point in time, I took that and I'm like, okay, this is something that I could possibly use. This is a quote. This is the type of vibe that I would want to put on my brand. All right. Another one is here's another one, right? I saw this out. It's talking about dreams and stuff. So here's another one. It basically says, faith it till you make it, right? Faith it till you make it. It's a big popular saying. It's on Instagram, different stuff like that, right? So as opposed to fake it till you make it, faith it till you make it. The type of people that I'm going to be speaking to, the audience that I want to reach, right, is that they have that type of mindset, right? It's about striving. It's about building. So what I want you to do is start taking quotes, get an understanding of what's going on. What are people liking? You can already get a lot of raw material and do a lot of research at the very beginning, right? To get somebody to buy into your message, right? And get them attracted. It's about you connecting with them, connecting with their beliefs, their fears, the strengths that they have, their desires, all that. You know what I'm saying? So, all right. So look, all right. So cool. Hey, frequency tees. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love this. I love the shirt, right? I love what you're doing. Like I said, just it's as simple as maybe finding a different printer. And that's something that can be easily fixed. All right. But then we got this right here. We got this. And it says elevate. Authority apparel. Elevate. I love that. It got the ELEV with the 8. And it's almost like for real, like you going like to the 8th power. You know what I'm saying? Like you really taking it to another level. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I appreciate this authority. They got the nice tag on the inside. It looks really nice. It looks really professional. This print is actually really good. I really like the quality of this one. This one did extremely well. I love it. I love it. So I appreciate that. Thank you so much for sending in the merch. I'm always thankful. This is something that I'm going to put up on the wall of fame, and I'm definitely going to be wearing on the show one day. So I appreciate that, chump. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So look, we got one more. I got one more. One more. Y'all getting some value from this, man? I know that I'm kind of teaching based on, you know, me opening this stuff and we having an open conversation. But let me know if y'all are getting any from this value. I appreciate it, man. If y'all getting value, just let me know, man. And I thank y'all for hanging out with me on this Monday evening. I thank you. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all could be doing anything right now, but you just hanging out with me right now. And I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? I got to let y'all know that. I got to let y'all know that. Hey, and look, this is something that I want to talk about. All right. Real quick. So we're going to have this in the middle of our conversation. I appreciate y'all. So listen, sometime in 2021, right? I know that it's craziness going out in the world and the whole corona and all that different stuff. You know what I'm saying? But sometime in 2021, I have a desire and I have a vision to do a 12-city tour. All right. So my thoughts and my vision for it is to basically go to 12 different cities. It might not all be in 2021, but it'll be spread out. But I'm definitely want to go to a 12-city tour and meet and have small meetups, right? You know what I'm saying? From 10 to maybe 20 people, right? So if you're in a city like Los Angeles, or you're in a city like Houston, or you might be in New York, you know what I'm saying? Or you might be in Miami, you know what I'm saying? Or you might be in Charlotte, right? You know, wherever it is, Las Vegas, wherever it is, I'm going to be going to certain different places to have small T-shirt millionaires meetups. So if y'all are open to that, feel free to let me know what state you're in. And if you would be interested in even attending a small meetup, just go ahead and put what state you're in. And I would love to get that. I'm starting to get data about it, but I'm definitely going to be doing a small tour, and I appreciate everybody. So look, cool. We got stuff coming in. So we got Cleveland, we got Miami, we got Virginia. That's dope. We got Philly, we got Maryland, we got Massachusetts, Michigan, DMV. I appreciate that. For sure. For sure. We got London. London would be a great trip. For real. So look. Hey, and I appreciate you out there all the way in London. I love that. First off, I love this shirt, bro. I love this shirt. Hold on. I love this shirt right off the top. I love this shirt. Hold on. So look, it's a brand that says Black History in the Making. And it's a green I Am Black History shirt. All right. Cool, y'all. So we got Georgia, Buckeye City, Portland, Jersey, San Fran. That's what's up. San Fran was on the list. Portland, Seattle, definitely on the list. Charleston, for sure. NYC, North Carolina, St. Louis, for sure. We coming to St. Louis. I got family, my wife's side of the family in St. Louis. But look, let's look at the shirt real quick. So it says, it's very simple and plain, but I am Black History, right? This is something that I would love to wear. You know what I'm saying? Saying that I'm Black History, saying that, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to do something. First off, my ancestors have done great things, but I'm going to be doing something that's going to make history one day, right? I love the message of it. I love the ambition of it. I love the positive message, the positivity that's attached to that, right? And just really being proud of who we are as people of color and what we represent. So I am Black History. I love that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm definitely wearing this on the show. I'm wearing this on the show through February. I love that. I appreciate that. I'm going to go to the website real quick. I'm going to go to the website. Absolutely. Absolutely. William White says, love the saying on the shirt. Well done. Absolutely. I love it. I love it. I love it. Cool. So look, y'all, we got St. Louis. We got New York. We got STL. We got Vegas. You know what I'm saying? We got Yes DMV. Yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure. I appreciate that. So look, somebody asked, where can they send merch? If you want to send merch, feel free to send it there. All right. Feel free to send it there. That is the address. Those are the sizes. So feel free to send it there and we'll just, we'll move on. We'll move on. All right. All right, cool. I took it down. All right, man. So look. For sure. Said the green in the message, go hard. Come to Virginia. We need you for sure. Definitely. New to your channel. Also, I'm new to putting a t-shirt brand together just since last month. I'm definitely taking notes every time I watch you. I appreciate that, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I look forward to bringing more resources. So I'm excited, right? I'm excited that we got that launch cart review coming up. I think that's going to be good. I think that's going to be valuable to every party involved. But I really look forward to that. The other thing too, y'all, is this. At home, for sure. Home team, for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure. For sure. You right. You are exactly right. And it's going to happen, for sure. I love it. I love it. I appreciate that, y'all. I appreciate y'all. So, few things. I always try to talk to the people who are at the very beginning stages of their journey. All right. You know what I'm saying? I try to talk to people who are at different phases, and especially at the very beginning when you're trying to figure it out, right? Because I understand how at the very beginning you can try things and you want it to work, but you're not really getting the results that you want, and it can be frustrating, right? But I want you, one thing more than anything is this. I want people, and I want y'all to be hungry for knowledge. Hungry, I'm talking about like thirsty and hungry for knowledge. Because for me, when I first got started, there was not a time period where I wasn't listening to a podcast, or I wasn't listening to an audio book, or I wasn't trying to find some little cheap online course when I couldn't afford the expensive online courses, or I was on YouTube. I was, you know what I'm saying? Like I was at every single second, I was thirsty for knowledge, right? All the digital marketing stuff, when people always ask me, they be like, Charles, they be like, how you know what you know? And I'm like, look, I got an MBA, I got a bachelor's degree, but I didn't learn anything that I've learned from the underground that makes that for everything that I do today, right? I feel like corporate America and me going through like the school system, right, and getting degrees, that helped me prepare. I understood and I learned how to handle myself in a very professional setting. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the times, one of the only black men, you know what I'm saying, either in the group or on the team or throughout the whole department, right? But being able to handle myself in that corporate environment. But when it comes to the digital marketing, the e-commerce, the selling online, I've taken courses, I've invested, I've watched YouTube, I've listened to probably every single podcast, and I was just thirsty and hungry for knowledge, and then became an obsession for me, right? And a lot of the times when people are trying to get results, I'm always wondering, what is your obsession level? How obsessed are you with this? Are you doing it because you just see kind of like a money play? You like, okay, you see the potential of it, right? And you like, okay, I want to take it to the next level, but are you obsessed? Do you go to sleep thinking about it? I came from a career where I wasn't obsessed, right? I knew what that feeling was, right? It was so difficult for me to operate and speak with this type of passion, right? Because I'm speaking with passion right now, but that same passion didn't flow through when I was doing something that was outside of my purpose. So one thing that I always want people to think about too is like, I want you to get into your heart and think about it and say, and the work and is the time and is the energy and everything that I'm investing and doing what I'm doing right now, is this what lights me up inside? Am I just looking at this as an opportunity, or is this something that I really, really want to do? And I go to sleep thinking about it. I wake up thinking about it. I'm hungry for it, right? And I find that people who are hungry for it in that way, those are the people who succeed. They figure things out. They try. They hit a brick wall. They keep going. They get knocked over. You get knocked on your horse 10 different times, but you keep pushing. So I want you to find that energy, because it's a lot easier to work from an energy that pushes you as opposed to an energy that you have to pull. Usually when you have to pull it, when it's heavy, when it requires a whole bunch of willpower, that might not be the thing that you should be doing. But when it's the energy that pushes you, that motivates you, that makes you feel invigorated, that's usually an energy where you like, yeah, I'm lined up. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the right place. So I want people to think about that. You know what I'm saying? I want you to think about that. Straight up. Straight up. All right, man. I'm going through looking at y'all comments and stuff, man. I want everybody to know that they can do it though, man. Y'all can do it. I don't care how long, you've been doing it. If you still got the vision and you still got the energy, make it happen. You can make it happen. And you will make it happen if you don't stop. I love listening to like Nipsey interviews. Like, oh man, I appreciate that, Anisha. Thank you so much for the super chat. Sent something for $19.99. I can't thank you enough. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate your support. I appreciate you taking the time and just sharing that with me. Thank you so much, Anisha. I thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. That's love. All right. So look, all day for sure, man. I didn't lost my thought. Anisha she didn't send me 20 bucks. I can go buy me some lunch or something. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't lost my thought. I appreciate that. Somebody said this at Charles. Yes, it has to be passionate, folks, and it's not a fad. Without long-term passion, it ain't gonna last. Oh, you talking the truth. Oh, you talking the truth, man. It only lasts for so long when it ain't passion. When it's real, it's gonna show you it's real. By running out, it's gonna keep going. That's a fact. All right, cool. I appreciate y'all, man. So they said they gave me the Nipsey. They gave me the flags. That's what I was talking about for sure. All right. So what I was talking about Nipsey, I was saying I love listening to Nipsey interviews. And what quote was it? Because I didn't got all the way thrown off. But anyways, man, Nipsey perspective on business and on life, man, he was one of a kind, man. You know what I'm saying? He was one of a kind, man. And just to be able to look back and listen to those interviews and look at all that power and that information and knowledge and wisdom that he was dropping. I mean, it's just amazing for the simple fact that we had somebody here that was on that type of level. You know what I'm saying? So definitely, man. R.I.P. to Nip. Most definitely. Most definitely. Most definitely. He was a positive figure. Absolutely. So all the non-believers, are they just, or they'll just all the non-believers, they'll adjust, folks. I think he's talking about the shirt. He said there was a reason he was homies with Gary V. That's a fact. 100%. 100%. Cool. I'm interested to know, anybody on here, have you ever ran TikTok ads? I'm interested to know if anybody on the show has done any type of ads on TikTok. I've been extremely intrigued with TikTok lately. I've learned a lot from TikTok. It's something that I didn't have for a very long time, and then I ended up getting it, and I've just kind of been like consuming the content. But I follow so many people who like teach things like real estate and coin collecting and all type of different stuff. Like the videos and the format and just like the small time consumption is like dope to me. So I really love it. People been rocking with it for a while. I've been new to it, but I love the platform. And I've also heard, I don't know, I can't confirm this because I'm not an active user like that at the moment, but I've also heard that it has really good organic reach. Like I heard the organic reach is insane. And so, you know, that might be a place to play, but I'm interested to see if anybody's ran TikTok ads. I ain't ran any yet. I want to try them. So someone said, Charles Owen said, I didn't mean to rhyme. Sounded like you were rapping when you read my comment. I just wrote it, but it sounded like bars from a rap song. I appreciate it, champ. I appreciate it. Yeah, so me and Yaswan, we talked about it because he talked about doing TikTok. He drove a lot of traffic from TikTok. Not paid ads, just a few videos. So that's a no, not yet. I'm gonna say y'all hit the like button. And you know, I used their free $300 credit, but was using the hashtags wrong. I'm gonna give it another go. I will say they're expensive without the credit. So let me tell y'all, look, so I think this is a perfect example, right? And I appreciate you sharing that must have Joy. I wonder if that's Joy. I don't know. Maybe. So I have somebody in the mastermind named Joy. I'm wondering if that's her, but I don't know. But so she said, or he or she says, I used their free $300 credit, was using the hashtags wrong. So this is how I think about it, right? And this is how people who want to know about Facebook and Instagram ads, like this is the mindset that I believe you should go into it. This is how I would go into it if I was to run TikTok ads for the very first time. So like, hold on, my screen went to the side. So like they said, they had a $300 credit and ran right through it. If it was me, I would go into TikTok ads and I would be like, okay, I got $1,000 sitting here. I'm gonna take this $1,000, and I don't care if this $1,000 drives a whole bunch of sales for me at this moment. I don't care if, you know what I'm saying, like I don't break even. If I lose money out of the $1,000, I don't even care. It's not about results for me right now. I'm gonna take this $1,000 on TikTok and I'm going to spend it. I'm going to test tremendously. I'm going to try out new things. I'm going to find different audiences. I'm going to try different pictures, different videos, different ad copy. I'm going to do all these different things, and I'm going to test this $1,000, and I'm going to work it to the max. And then at the very end of me spending the last cent of that $1,000, I probably have enough testing to be able to figure out how to draw my audience in, what they respond to, what they like, which t-shirts are the best, which ad copy works the best, which messaging is really making them react, right? And then my next $1,000, that's going to be used to really fine tuning all the data that I just purchased on that very first $1,000. And that's my mindset of going into it, because I know $1,000, that's small amount, right? That's a small amount. We put it in. Everybody has to start at different start at different places, right? Some people may not be able to do 1,000. Okay, that's fine. You ain't got 1,000 to just put out there, do 500. You ain't got that, do 250. You ain't got that, do 100. You ain't got that, do 50. All right. You know what I'm saying? Like, just do what you can, but realize what you're doing is you're doing some testing to figure out what works. Because if there's one thing that I know that I'm so confident about, because it's happened to me multiple times, if there's one thing that I know, all you need is for one thing to take off. And if one thing takes off, it can be out of there. It can be a situation where it's going to change your whole reality, right? I told y'all about my big campaigns to where for me, I'm sitting here trying to figuring out how I'm going to make something happen. One day I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to pay the bill to the next couple of weeks. I get to the end of it, and it's just like, thank you, God. All this pressure is lifted off of me. It's almost like I went into a brand new dimension. I'm in the same place, but I was in a brand new dimension. The pressure and the stress was gone. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing that I know. So you go into it, you go to a mindset of, this is about an investment. I'm planting seeds. I'm putting seeds into the ground. We don't put the seed into the ground and get the plant at the same time. We don't put the seed in the ground and get the harvest at the same time. That's not how it works. These are natural principles. We don't put the seed in and then all of a sudden we got something to pull from. We put the seed in the ground, we water the seed, and if we're patient enough, and if we can stay in the game long enough, because this is the problem. Some people get to certain points of the journey where all they got to do is stay in the game just a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer. If they would have stayed just a little bit longer, they would have saw the results. But sometimes we put it in, we don't get results, we don't get results, and then we pull out, and our harvest and what we've been working for could have been right there. It could have been right there for you to pull it, for you to reap the benefits. You know what I'm saying? So we got to keep going. We got to keep moving. So that's how, if I was running TikTok ads, that's how I would approach it. That would be my mindset going into it. Because I know if I find something that works, if I find one picture, one sentence, or one video, or one audience, if I find something that works, I know that there's more there. So I'm going to start exploring. I'm going to start putting my advertising dollars there, and I'm going to start exploring that area. So that's how I want y'all to think about this advertising thing. You're not spending money on ads. You're investing money on ads. Two different mindsets. You're not spending money on ads. You are investing in data. And everybody knows that data is the name of the game these days. Somebody said, come on, Pastor Charles. I appreciate it, champ, man. I'm just trying to share the good news with the people, man. Just a little something of what I know just based on my experience, man. I can only tell you my experience. One day I asked God, when I was going through it, I would ask God and I would say, God, why is it that I'm going through this? Like, you put this in my heart to go try to do this entrepreneur thing. You put it in my heart for all these years. It was tugging on me and pulling on me for so long. So why am I getting up in here and this is happening? Why am I failing? And I heard it clear as day. I heard back say, you always prayed to be an inspiration, but I needed to give you a story to tell. Without the story, without the struggle, without everything that I've been through on this journey just to try to walk into my purpose, if I didn't go through it, I wouldn't have experience to tell. I wouldn't have a story to tell. I wouldn't have the ability to point my power to somebody outside of myself that has blessed me along the way. Because at the end of the day, that's what I'm doing. I want everybody to know the more that we can connect with our higher power, it may be God for some of you, whoever it is for you, right? Because I know people come from different, and I'm not even going to get into that. But I know that there was a God that was watching me, that carried me, that brought me to a vision, to a place to where I'm clear on what I want to be and who I want to be and what I want to do. That's made the connections for people to be in my life that I never thought that I would be connected with. It's a higher power. And that's just me. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you from my experience, that's just me. But I'm thankful. All praises, straight up. All praises. So look, somebody said without going through it, you wouldn't have a story. Deep statement. Wayne said, he say, I know that going to it can never amount to going through it. And that's exactly how I feel. Going to it without anything, you know what I'm saying? Like character, man. Those things, they build character, man. They build character, straight up. Amen, man. We got church in here, man. We got a lot of people. We got facts. We got I say. We got amen, to God be the glory. We got 100. We got gifts make room. Gifts make room. Yeah, man. I feel like everybody here, man, I just want to let y'all know that y'all can do it. Y'all can do it. Like whatever that next level is for you, I think more than anything, it's about believing that you can, believing that you're worthy. A lot of the times I feel like we self-sabotage. I know that I've self-sabotaged a million times, feeling like I wasn't worthy, feeling like, oh, it's getting a little bit too hot. I need to cool things down because I don't know if I'm ready for that next level. I've done that before. And I know that some people watching right now have done that. But I want you to realize, man, that you're worth it, bro. And wherever you are in your journey, whatever, you know what I'm saying, like you have accomplished, whatever new heights that you've rose to, you wouldn't be there if you weren't supposed to be there. You wouldn't be there if you weren't supposed to be there. So be there. Straight up, be there. You wouldn't be there if you weren't supposed to be there, so be there. Straight up, man. Don't run from that. Y'all got this, man. Y'all got it. Straight up. Y'all got it. Said, I've been designing the seeds for way too long. God won't answer my prayers unless I plant those dang seeds in the ground. Need courage. Keep planting, William. Keep planting, champ. Plant them in the ground. Just like Nipsey say, man, it's a marathon. Let's look long term. Let's take our time with it. In due time, you'll get what you deserve, man. Straight up. In due time. That's true. You have to produce and invest in yourself. I watched All God Is Dope. Follow their advice and make 17K in 2.5 weeks. I'm still hungry and on my grind. China, whatever. Look, salute to you. Salute to you. Y'all read this? Y'all read what she just said? She said that she watched All God Is Dope, followed their advice, and made 17K in 2.5 weeks. I'm still hungry and on my grind. Salute, man, from watching God Is Dope videos. And if anybody on this live has not watched God Is Dope videos, y'all make sure y'all go to subscribe to God Is Dope and watch those videos. You talking about content to take your brand to the next level? What Sherrod and them doing over there? Man, go check them out, man. Straight up. If you ain't watching none of that, make sure you go do that. Because I done made money myself from watching them videos. They done gave so much game in them videos. True blessing, man, with that brother and what they doing over there with that organization, man. For real. Straight up. For sure, man. Trust this process. You get from pain to passion to purpose. Psalm 23. Salute, Selena. Yeah, Selena, that's dope. I love seeing that. It's all about just implementing it and investing it. You know what I'm saying? Somebody said I got money to invest. Oh, man, y'all just showing out, man. Y'all showing love. Oh, Ladidra, I appreciate that. I'm so thankful. Thank you so much for supporting. You know what I'm saying? For just, showing appreciation. I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. I can't thank you enough. I thank you so much for that. I truly appreciate it. Ladidra Renee TV. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. For real. Thank you. Cheryl said she went ahead and just subscribe GI Dope. Y'all go ahead and do that. If you ain't subscribed to it, you missing out. They had a few episodes, maybe within over the last month or so, last couple of months or so. Go check it out. Straight up, man. Straight up, straight up. I appreciate that, Ladidra. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I thank y'all, man. I'm just trying to play my part, you know. I'm just trying to play my part. But at the end of the day, I think me playing my part is making sure and reminding anybody who provides their attention over my way is I want you to remember to play your part too. All right. Because the thing and the fact of the matter is you got something that is going to impact somebody else's life. So you have to play your part too. We all got to play our part, you know what I'm saying, together. Like we are all connected in a way, you know what I'm saying? Like we pass energy, we connected in a way. All right. So when we all play our parts, that helps benefit the lives around us. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's important. Straight up. I appreciate y'all. So look, we got some exciting guests, right? So I have somebody scheduled on Wednesday, all right, and then we have somebody scheduled on Friday, all right. 2 people y'all haven't heard from before. Both have amazing stories. Both have something very valuable to share. So make sure on Wednesday and on Friday we have 2 interviews that are scheduled. All right, so those are going to be really good, and they're going to provide you a lot of value. I appreciate that, Scott. Thank you, bro. Keep working, bro. How can I get my brand reviewed by you and your wife? You got to send it. Make sure you send it here. Take a screenshot. Make sure you send it. All right. So you got to send it. Take a screenshot of that. So somebody said, I sent a package a while ago and never received a delivered message. Could you let me know if you have it? Thanks, man. Yeah, Alex, what's your name? I mean, what's your brand name? Or give me some type of descriptive of how the package would look. It's Dream Inking. Okay, I'll have to check and look. All the packages that have been delivered, I have them at my house. And so yeah, I'll let you know. All right. It's amazing to live in your purpose. Go ahead, Charles, and live in that purpose. Blessings to you. I appreciate that, Michelle. Thank you. It's a blessing. All praise. Does your post off accept large boxes? Yes, it should. Yeah, it should. Somebody said what time Wednesday and Friday? So I have give me one quick second, I'll let you know. I have on Friday, give me 1 second. On Thursday, it's at 7 p.m. All right. On Thursday, it's at 7 p.m. And then on Friday, it's at 12 p.m. So Thursday is at nighttime. Friday is at midday, 12 p.m. All right. Man, I appreciate y'all, man. Thank you, brother. Hey, but Alex, I'm looking at that. All right, Alex Anir. I'm gonna look at that and I'll let you know. All right. 1 second. Let me do something real quick. Go ahead and take a screenshot. Bam. All right, cool. I got you, bro. Charles, you're the rainbow that brought us the dream. I appreciate that, Marilyn. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right. Anything else, y'all? We've been rocking out for a whole hour and 24 minutes. I hope that, y'all hanging out, I hope that you found some value in maybe some of the things that I shared tonight. I know that it was impromptu, But one thing about it is impromptu is what I do. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all good, man. I can go off the cuff. That's how I am. And so, even right now, we're at 1 hour and 24 minutes. We got 194 people that are on right now. I can't thank y'all enough. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And this week is going to be amazing. All right, this week is going to be amazing. We got some amazing guests. And be on the lookout for the rescheduling of this one. I know it's going to be amazing. Once we link, once we make it happen, it's going to be extremely amazing. All right. It was divinely pushed back. All right. So we're going to make that happen. And when it's time to go, it's going to be time to go. So it'll be good. All right, y'all. So look, I'm going to go ahead and get out. I'll pay for the ads. I got concepts for fathers, mothers, Black consciousness, etc. Let's collab. I'll pay for the ads. So we'll see, bro. What Jeff Fraser, do you got a brand yourself? Let me see. It's Printful of Printify good. I've heard only thing that I can tell you is that I've heard a few vendors being good in Printify. Haven't really heard about much feedback on Printful as of late, but there are a few vendors that are good on Printify. That's what I do know. That I've heard from some people. They're kind of like hit and miss, but they do good, I think, for the most part. Also, if you go to the episode we had of Kerry Egler, he mentioned a few POD companies. He mentioned one that was called T-Scape. He mentioned one that was called SPOD. And he also mentioned Custom Cat. Those were his recommendations. So you can check that out. Valuable, anointed, and on time. I appreciate that, Ashera. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. I switched to apparel, decorator, polyester tee. All right, cool. Pray all is well. Appreciate you, bro. All right, cool, y'all. Well, look, I appreciate it. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate y'all tuning in. It's been an absolute pleasure. Y'all didn't hung out with me for this long. I thank you for being a part of the community. If you could just share it with a friend, share it with a family member, put it in a group. You know what I'm saying? Anybody who could have found value from anything that was said or was shared, go ahead and let them know. And we look forward to building the T-shirt Millionaires community. As always, I thank y'all. And remember what I always say. If you can see it in your mind's eye, one day you're going to be able to see that with your real eyes, man. Manifest it and bring it to life. Peace. I appreciate y'all, man. Talk soon.